Welcome, welcome. Another edition, Arizona's Everyday Chef. I'm your host, The Nerdy Cook. And boy, we've got something scrumptious on the menu today. Homemade cheesecake. In fact, I'm going to do a lemon homemade cheesecake. So I picked up all the ingredients this morning. It's bright and early, at least for me. Being up, I was up early, getting everything ready to go. How's everybody doing? Quarantine is just about ending. I would probably still say make sure you safeguard, wash your hands, try to still practice social distancing, make sure you stay away from people, big, huge enclosements with lots of people. That's just my feelings. But please get back out, enjoy, make sure you're safe driving, make sure you're safe in the store, remember to be kind, please be kind to those of us that are working in those jobs where you come across us. So, what else? My daughter graduates this next week. By the time this comes out, she will, well, she should have graduated by then. Next week we're doing like a little party. So, gonna at least get to see my little baby girl. One son still finishing up his first year at school. My other son finishing up his first year in the Marines. So, they still got a little bit of ways to go. Other than that, it's just been a really, really good week, really good year. Some parts so far. Self-quarantine and all of that wasn't that great. Just want to make sure to remind everybody, head over to Instagram as well, where I show pictures of food and I kind of have fun, do daily videos. So with that, let's get down to business and let's start making some cheesecake. So it's a recipe I got right off the line. So let's get at it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be making our actually graham cracker crust. So it calls for 10 graham crackers that we're going to use our little food processor for and grind it all up. We've got our baking pan ready to go. Also for the crust, we will need 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, melted, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. So let's just check. I'm just going to probably turn this on real low because I've got the butter already almost melted. We're going to get that. We also need to preheat the oven to 350. We're only going to bake it for about 8 minutes. And then we'll pull it out and we'll start in on the cheesecake filling. So, back in a snap. Okay, so the recipe calls for 10 full crackers, which we're going to put in, and I need to open this one up. Then we have a little bowl right here ready to go to put it in, because we're going to have to do this in parts, because my little processor is really tiny. You guys know that, you've seen it before. So, let's see how this turns out. Woo! Look at that. Already, let me do this. So you can see, it's a nice fine little mist. Probably I'll keep it a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is, within a snap of a finger we'll be back, but I'm going to finish these up. So the graham crackers are all done. We're not putting flour in this. But we do need some sugar. So 1/4 cup of sugar mixed in with this. Okay. So that's all done. We will need a spoon. And the 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter is all done. So our pan is ready. Let's see, I'm just kind of reading off a little bit. And it says to mix this up. Pretty sure it says that. Let's see. Will be sandy. Yep. So, it's exactly what we want. So, here it is. We're going to press this all down. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to do. While this is going, we're going to get the oven preheated real quick, 350. So, and it says use a measuring cup to kind of pack it down. Kind of like go up on the sides. So that's what we're doing here. Let me move that a little bit so you can see. So this is my first attempt at a graham cracker crust along with a cheesecake. I was trying to figure out what, because one recipe that I'm going to be doing, I'm not sure when I'm going to have it air, if it's going to be before this one or after it, is chocolate lava cake. So, I've got all the ingredients for it. So this is all packed in. Okay, so you can kind of see it is all packed in. And then we're going to bake it. Now, just for 8 minutes. Pre-bake, and then I'm going to remove from the oven. Then I'm going to put aluminum foil around it because I guess we're going to bake it in kind of a hot water bath. So we'll be doing that too when we make the cheesecake. So the next is going to be the filling, kind of while this cooks. But I do have a little bit of time left before the oven is done. So what I do in between everything is I got to do a little bit of dishes. Okay, so we've got about 4.5 minutes left on the. We've got about 4 minutes left on the crust. So now we're going to do the filling. So, cream cheese, 4 8-ounce blocks, and I do need to grab a little spatula because we are now. This is calling for at room temperature. This has mostly been sitting out for a little while. Can't believe I can't even open that. And it calls for a mixer with a paddle, not using your regular beaters to mix this. So we're going to put in 4 of these. And it's also calling for sour cream. Nothing light. I guess they tried a, what is it, heavy cream, but it just wasn't as good. So we're going to go with what they called for and what they said. Now that is, if I can open this. There we go. We're just going to barely mix it. There's 2. It's calling for, so for the 4 of the 8-ounce blocks, so I just picked up the 2 2-packs. And then it's also going to call for 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice. That's optional, but they're recommending it. We're going to do something different because I'm making a lemon cheesecake. So I actually got some lemon extract. So I'm going to put just a dash of vanilla in, but I'm also going to be putting in lemon extract. Okay, so now we need 1 cup of each. 1 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of sugar. So I'm going to grab my new measuring cups. I can't keep finding the other ones. Alright. Well, that's a 1/4 cup. We need a full cup. And it's just calling for a smidgen more. Okay. And I kind of messed that spatula up. I'm going to use my other new one. Yeah, I like red. Reminds me of Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Superman, Flash. Let's see, who else is red? No Batman. Batman Beyond. Batwoman. So there's our 1 cup sour cream. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a little lemon frosting over it. Not a frosting, but like a little lemon sauce to go over it. It's calling for 3 eggs. So we are going to put on, we'll just use counter. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then when it comes to the rest, I'm going to grab just a half a teaspoon. It's calling for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, but I'm going to just do a half, because what I am going to do is I'm going to probably put in about 3, or here's a tablespoon. Probably going to put in a tablespoon of lemon extract, because I do want that lemon flavor. I'll try it out too. We'll try it out together. Then, oh hey, just going to squeeze in a little bit of lemon juice, just a tablespoon. But let me go grab this. I can pop it off and show you. Whew. It is quite warm. All right. So there that is baked. Okay. So now I've got my foil. It's just sitting on the foil. I'll fix that. But in the meantime, everybody, you hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little finger. Okay, you can taste it, but I am just going to do just half a teaspoon more. Then I'm just going to use this to mix it all up, but it is just perfect. Now, baking it in this water bath or steam bath, I guess because the moisture, we're just going to put a little bit of water in there, so I'll show you. Sorry, I'm just looking over all of this. 1-inch water in your roasting pan. Ugh. I just bought cookie sheets. I don't have cookie sheets. I don't have that. Okay, and then it's bake it for 55 to 70 minutes. And then then turn the oven off, crack it, and then let it sit for an hour. So, yeah, I was looking for, I guess it looked like it was a cookie sheet. So, guess what? Oh well. Now, let's put this in. I guess you don't technically have to do it this way, but you can. Okay, so you just want to wrap it, because we don't want water to get in. So we will put a little bit of water in here. And now comes the fun part. Let me move this right there. So, we'll see how it all turns out. You know, I did get a little bit of yellow food coloring to make it a little yellow, but the lemon extract definitely has some yellow in it, so I did not do that at all. We're just gonna put that there. First time making things, it's always interesting. You don't know if you're doing it right. You read the directions wrong. You're like, oops, did I do that? Pull a little family manners guy, did I do that? So, we're just gonna mix this. Now it did say too, because I read this, do not grease your pan at all. So I'm just trying to make it nice and smooth here and level. So, yep, I've got the water going a little bit. Hopefully it's not too big in the background. And I'm going to clean that off because we are going to put our water in here and we are going to bake it. So, and then we'll come back. It says cook for about 70 minutes, 55 to 70 minutes. So we will do 65 minutes, and then we're going to let it cool for an hour inside the oven with the water in. Then after that, we'll bring it out and we'll unveil it. And then hopefully I'll have my other stuff kind of done that I wanted to do for toppings. Alright, look at that. It's been like, okay, it's been like 3.5 hours for me, but for you it's, you know, bing, we're back. So yes, we are back. Cheesecake has been baked. Then it had a little bit over an hour cooling. It looked like it dropped, and I guess it's supposed to. But you can see the crust. The bottom is still a little warm, but you can see that. Ooh, look at that. And now we are on to making the topping that I'm going to put on it. So I've got some powdered sugar, some heavy cream, some lemon extract. So what I'm going to do is, if you want, you can just see how this turns out. Alright, I think that was enough. We are just about done with our lemon cheesecake. So, I'm going to cut a piece and I'm going to put it on, garnish it. Okay. So we're going to just now this might be a very, 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 very big piece. Oh my. So, who wants to come over for some dessert? Because this is like all done. Oh, that was the oven, because I am baking right now. Ooh. Bread for about 25 minutes. A sourdough bread that I'm trying to get going. But look at that. Look at that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take, I bought a couple lemons. So we're going to just kind of take this. Okay. Oh. Okay, and then oh, and look at that, folks. Whew. beautiful. Very well. I'll have to say this is a very well done cheesecake. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some some taste tests on it. So hey, just remember, if you're in Phoenix area, you know, and you're close by, you let me know, and you can have a taste test. All right. So I do want to let you know. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, both here and over on Instagram. Arizona's Everyday Chef. Make sure you ring the bell, get notifications when I upload a new video. I've got a friend here that's definitely going to probably be trying this, so we're going to see how it goes, and I'll give you some feedback over on Arizona's Everyday Chef on Instagram. Until next time.